I've chosen this song because it's usually learned at the same time as the Pledge of Allegiance, and certainly before the national anthem. This song is bigger than just one person, one use, one occasion, so I've adopted it here as the basis of my comments, since I think a few things that at times like these, with all the division in our country, serves as a reminder of how American ideals unite us all. A song we learned as children, "My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing." And it's times like this when I look out at the faces, and I know that you know that liberty does not just appear, that liberty is promulgated and sustained by everybody, every people who have served their country, our servicemen and women around the world, citizens who have met the call of their communities. Sweet land of liberty, to deliberately put aside the everyday importance of life, to intentionally put aside the best interests of their own personal lives, regardless of those personal and family emergencies, to make decisions every day to be willing to risk their lives each and every day for all of us. Like all Americans, they accept the routine of work each day, but for these men and women, receiving that goodbye kiss from their husband or wife or daughter or son, that goodbye hug from their loved one, they know and accept it may be their last. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. And every day that same hug, that same kiss, and every day they go off to the possibly mundane, sitting in the car, passing those same houses, sitting in the station, vigilant and always at ready until the fire strikes, until that bullet has been fired, until that family or your community is at risk. Those fellow citizens are in danger, regardless how they personally feel that day. Their training tells them they can face the unknown. They have dedicated their lives to be ready to respond capably, professionally, passionately, with every call. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's Pride, from every mountainside. And those active military and those veterans whose everyday existence in that uniform says that our country is strong, that the reason we are here today is because of the personal and individual sacrifice. For those many who lay in Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. with my mother and father, and all the hallowed places of memorial to our many honored citizens, land of Pilgrim's Pride from every mountainside. For we know that feeling of getting choked up with pride when we just see our flag, that deep down feeling of within our hearts, within our very souls we share, that common bond with each other. We see the simple act of unfurling. When we celebrate our country, it is more than a flag. We understand that we're celebrating the individual resilience, the commitment that has come before their friends, that comes before the people they love, their spouse, their children, and it is a result of this personal and individual commitment to make us safe under God. But that we are the greatest nation on the face of this earth, built on those personal commitments, based on those personal sacrifices, with their commitment under God. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's Pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring in celebration of each and every new day when our brothers and sisters come home safe at night after once again doing their duty. Let freedom ring as we thank our veterans again and again and again and again. Let freedom ring as a reminder that we can never forget the sacrifices of these brave men and women who have left us too soon. Let freedom ring as we thank those who stand fast in faraway lands, like those many sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, like our daughter in Japan, who serves as a Navy JAG officer, making us proud. Every day making us safe, and especially let freedom ring for those who live thinking they are forgotten. They are not. That those who served only a few years in uniform thinking it was inconsequential. It was not. That those retirees, those veterans, those police officers, those firefighters, those responders, all now retired, a deserved rest, all who dedicated the prime of their lives to their country and their communities. You think they are forgotten, will be forgotten. You are not. For it is your sacrifice, your dedication, your resilience that lets freedom ring. In fact, memorials like this one, in this very place, in our community, links our goodwill across this great nation to every memorial, large or small, creating a unified appreciation for your individual efforts. They all serve as a collective thank you from a citizenry that will be forever grateful. And finally, the last verse of this song that slips our memory, but like our active servicemen and women, our veterans, our firefighters, our police officers, our first responders, all of those who've been willing to put themselves in harm's way, willing to risk personal harm and possibly death as the price to pay our freedom. Freedoms we all enjoy, freedom paid by so very few compared to the many. We remember the last verse. Our fathers, God, to thee, author of liberty, to thee we sing. Long may our land be bright with freedom's holy light. Protect us by thy night, great God, our King. Thank you, and God bless America.